Okay, after creating our parts, one of the next things we get to do is create the multi-view drawings of the parts and add the dimensions. To do that, we need to create a drawing tab. So we're going to insert another tab into this project. So I'm going to hit the Insert New Tab button, and I'm going to say Create a Drawing. And we had already installed a template called the LEFS title block. So that template is living. You might be able to find it if you click Butler Tech. You also might should find it if you say Created by Me, because we imported it into your account. And so ignore that I have some other things, but LEFS title block -ANSI size A. So size A is our 8.5 by 11 paper. ANSI stands for the American National Standards Institute. It has the document is already set up to behave the way we would want it to in the U.S. Okay, so there are standard ways, and that specifically is really the big thing is the third angle projection technique for how our views are getting created. But there's also some default settings for fonts, font sizes, text, that kind of stuff has already been done. So we're clicking that and saying OK. It's going to generate a single drawing page, but we are going to need more than one. I'm going to close these things because we need to know how to open them anyway. I know you can't see. There's another little screen recording thing's got a menu that I'm trying to do that on my way. All right, so we only create one drawing tab. That's it, just one. I'm going to right click and rename this tab something that is not specific to any one drawing. This is more generic. So this is like Puzzle Cube Drawings. That's it. So kind of Puzzle Cube Project Drawing, something like that. Right. That name that we give it here should auto-populate. It may not update right away. Sometimes it doesn't for me. It did right here as you're watching, but sometimes I've seen it where it doesn't. Where it says Puzzle Cube Drawings, that name is auto-fed from the name of the tab. So I renamed the tab. Now we have 5 parts, and we're going to make a drawing for every part. So I need 5 sheets. Right now I only have 1. How do we get more pages, more sheets? Well, over on the left, this little tab kind of looks like Sheets. It's the Sheet Manager. If you pull that open, just click, it opens up. This is where you can see that you only have 1 page, and we would like to add more. So you're going to click this little button, and I'll go ahead and click it 3 more times now. 1, 2, 3, and just bring this up to 5 sheets. Okay, I'm going to go back to sheet 1 by double clicking on it. And right now there's no names. You can rename these, but the only way to really know what sheet you're on right now is to see which one is highlighted, or to come here and see what sheet you're on. So it says we're on sheet 1 of 5. Okay. All right. So your part studio, generally I would say that picking the best front view, it starts kind of in the part studio, and that it may not be the one that faces forward. However, this tutorial is set up so that I've modeled these, and hopefully you did too, in orientations that already create a good, maybe not the best, but a good front view. So in all of these, we should be okay to bring on the view that is called front, which will be exactly this. For green, it'll be that. For purple, it'll be that. For red, it'll be this. I actually don't like it for red. That's good for us to find a different one that we don't want to do. I don't want to do red because the front top right, that block being up and right, kind of it gets in the way, kind of blocks. So I don't like that as the isometric. So I will do a different one for red. Blue and yellow are mostly fine. I might flip that over 180 to make it look like a field goal. I think that might be more fun. And some reasons why I like it better. So let's go to our drawing sheets, and you can see how I did this. So I'm going to click the Insert View button. Then I'm going to Insert. It brings up the menu where I can choose the parts. I'm going to choose blue. Now it asks what face. Front is correct. I place it, and it gets excited to start using the tool. That I'm going to turn that off. Not yet. If I don't want this orientation of this face, I have to rotate it right now before I use the next tool, which is the Project tool. I'm going to double click, and it opens up a menu where I have the ability to rotate. I'm going to rotate it 180. I guess it looks more like a field goal. And then I'm going to use that as my front view. Okay, to create all of the other views, we are going to use a different tool. It's not going to be insert. It's going to be the tool next to insert, which is called projected view. This is like a magic wand. Onshape is going to do it for you. It's going to give you the correct view based on what direction you go on paper, up, down, right, left, diagonal, etc. So we're only going to do 2 more orthographics. We're going to go straight up and straight to the right. That'll give us a top and right view. And diagonally, we'll do an isometric. We'll go diagonal. It'll give us an isometric. Going up and right, it will produce the top right and front ISO. So all you have to do with the tool on is you click on the base view. Then you go in the direction you want to create a view. So if you want top, you go up. You click. That's it. Then the tool is still on. You can repeat exactly that. Click the base view again, and then go to the right and click. Again, I want to use this tool to make the isometric. It will create the view for me in the correct orientation. Click on the base view and then move diagonally. And I'm gonna put it a little more towards the corner and click. Okay, this is my blue part. I'm gonna rename the sheet the blue multi-view, M-U-L-T-I, multi-view. Okay. To get the isometric, which is the only one we would shade, to get this to be colored, you're going to right click on the isometric, and here in the show hide menu, okay, kind of these are a list of things that you can toggle on or off. You can show them or hide them. There is the option to show a shaded view. So I'm going to show the shaded. There you go. I'm going to repeat this process first for putting all of my parts onto sheets. The second thing we'll do is go back and dimension them. Okay, so let's go to the second sheet. I will bring on, I can go to the part studio and kind of remember my parts and orientations, but yeah, let's do that orange one next. So I'm going to insert, choose the orange. I'm okay with the orientation in the face, so I'm going to just keep it right there on front and click. And because I'm not going to rotate it, I'm ready to project. And Onshape already has, it's like the first click's already done for you choosing that view. So I get to just move straight up and click, and it's already projected this one time up. But to project it again, I have to click on it again and then go to the right. And to project it a third time, I have to click on it again and go diagonal. Right? I turn off the tool. I right click on the view and go to the show hide menu and choose show shaded. And I can rename this sheet the orange. Oh, multi-view. All right, let's go to the third sheet. You double click to move sheets. I'm going to go down the line. So what do I have next? Red. So now red, I don't like that block that's facing forward is in the upper right corner, because when it does the ISO, it's going to tilt to show the top and then tilt to show the right, and it kind of blocks the part. So maybe I consider it like this. What do you think? In this case, when it's down lower, when I tilt to the right and tilt to see the top, it won't upstage as much. I think I like that better. Okay. So that's going to be the front, but rotated 90 degrees. So I'm going to insert, red. If the face is good, you can place it. The rotation happens after putting that view. Just do not project yet. So turn off that tool. You need to rotate before you create the other views. Choose rotate 90. I actually know it's going to go the wrong way. This is going counterclockwise, and I want it to go clockwise. So I'm going to hit counterclockwise, put it on counterclockwise, or sorry. It was going to go counter, and I wanted it clockwise, right? I don't know if I misspoke. I feel like I misspoke. Maybe I did. Maybe I didn't. But yeah, if it goes the wrong way, just hit that, and it'll go the other direction. Okay? Accept that. Now we're going to turn on the tool next to insert, not the insert, the project tool. This is like the magic wand. You get to click on the front, go up, and it automatically gives you the correct view. Click on the front, go to the right, and click again. It'll give you the right view. Click on the front, go diagonally up and right, and click again, and you'll get the front top right isometric. Turn your tool off, right click on the ISO, go to show hide, and show shaded. This does not have to live directly above that. It's okay if that gets scooted more to the corner. It gives you a little more room for adding dimensions later. All right, 2 more to go. Insert, insert. I think in that list, purple was next in the Part Studio, so I'll go purple. This is a great view, so I'm going to click to place. I'm not going to rotate it, so I'm okay to start projecting. So Onshape has already selected the first view as my base to project. I go up and project it. To project again, I do have to select this again and go to the right and click. And to do one more, I click on it again and go diagonally up and right and click. I am going to turn off the project tool, right click on this and go to show hide and show shaded. And I've got one last, I think it's my green one. Now, thinking about that green piece. Let's see, I know I had that extra block on the front. Do I like that view? If that's my front, this is gonna be my right, my isometric. Yeah, it's not bad, right? I knew they weren't all perfect, but that's not bad. So we will go with that. I will stick with the standard front view. So I'm gonna insert the green. I'm gonna stick with the standard front view based on how I modeled it in the Part Studio. And I will go diagonally up. Or not, I said I can go up. Click on the base view again, go to the right to get the right view. Click on the front again and go diagonally up to get the isometric. Turn off the project tool, right click on it, the ISO, show hide, show shaded. Here we have created all of our multi-view drawings. Next up, I'm going to stop this video and just get a second video. We will do the, we will add the dimensions to this, to all of these pages.